Hi there, and welcome to another vlog. Sorry, I had a wee bit of a unplanned week off. There's been a lot happening. Just trying to finish off testers, and then working. My aunt's carer had to set up a few things for her. She's okay, but it just takes time away from everything else. So yes, um, I'm okay. Just seems to be rushed off my feet. No rest for the wicked. Hey, so if you're new here, welcome. I do hope you consider subscribing and give me a little thumbs up. And if you're coming back for more sewing content from me, welcome. I hope you are all okay and having fun with some sewing maybe. Yeah, do give me a like if you enjoyed this video as well. Okay, so as discussed, maybe on my most recent community post, I shared Samantha, who is a sewing in Switzerland video, most recent video, and it's on fat phobia. Um, It is a topic that is very near to my heart since my early days of sewing. As many, we've come across certain patterns that are not in size inclusive, and we ask why. But then we are hit with some very awkward and sometimes quite hurtful comments from some sewing community people and also non-sewing community people that just don't get it. So yes, her video is really well thought out and well said. So go and give her video a little thumbs up and a watch as well. She has 3 pugs, so they're quite cute to watch as well. Yes, so I did mention that I was going to do this vlog, and it's a new size inclusive patterns out there. So I've got quite a bumper for you, so sit tight, grab a chair, get comfy. Hope you've got some refreshments, be it water or tea or coffee, whatever it is. So let's get into it. First off is the Norah wrap dress, and that is, got my notes here, by Sew Over It. This comes either in 6 to 20 or 18 to 30. I'm pretty sure it comes in a PDF. I am not 100% sure if it's in paper form, but it is designed for woven fabrics. It has a really nice shaping, and that's provided by gathering under the bust and on the back bodice. It has a V neckline, which is finished with a neckband. The midi-length skirt has a gentle A-line shape, and the dress closes with a tie-over belt over the waistband, and this comes in bust 31 inches to 57 inches, a waist of 24 inches to 50 inches, and a hip of 34 inches to 16 inches. So quite a good coverage of sizing. Let's move on to the next one. This is a pay as you want pattern from Friday Pattern Co. I was gifted to this. I don't really have to tell you this, but I would like to be quite open about this, open and honest. So I got this pattern free as one of the Friday family. I test frequently for them, but they didn't require any testers for this because they did it in house. However, they gave, I think, quite a few testers this pattern to try out and sew up I think they were trying to aim before the release for us to do this, but I just haven't got around to do mine. However, I really want to do it. It's just been busy. But the Bateau top is a pay-as-you-want pattern. You can pay as little as $2 or get it free, or pay the optimum one. It has a round neckline and it's designed for knits. It is a relaxed fit, but it's not too loose and it's not too tight. You've got the long or the short optional sleeves. Yeah, really quite a simple top, and it looks quite elegant as well. So you can dress it up or dress it down. Fantastic for stripes, as shown in the pictures. The bust comes from a 32" to a 60". The waist comes at 24 to 53 inches. The hip goes from a 34 to a 63". Now we have the Aster top and dress by True Bias. This is designed for woven fabrics and it comes in 2 size brackets. The 0 to 18 is a C cup and the 14 to 32 is a D cup. It is designed with a square cut neckline and that is for front and back, and it's also squared off at the armholes. Really quite a unique design. It's angled French darts and it also has a button back opening. There's an optional lining as well as inseam pockets. View A is a crop top. View B is a mini shift dress hitting a few inches above the knee. If I were to make this, I would have to be so careful about leaning over. Not to show my bottom on my panties. Yes, so, the sizing for this, the upper bust goes from a 29" to a 55.5". The bust goes from a 32 to 59.5". The waist goes from a 26" to a 52.5". And the hip goes from a 34 to 61.5". Now, I'm trying not to get confused with the Lilja dressing gown by named. So this is Lilja wrap dress, and it comes as a pinafore and blouse options as well. The dress comes at ankle length, and there's a blouse as well. It has options of a round and square neckline. All variations can be sleeveless or with a bohemian or 3/4 length sleeves. This is designed for woven fabrics. The bust goes from a 29 7/8" to a 53 3/4. The waist goes from a 23 7/8 to 46.5". The hip goes from a 38 1/8" to a 55 7/8". Now, I know that's not the most size inclusive, but I looked at the finished garment measurements and the hip goes up to 88". So there's quite a lot of room in the hip department when you finish it off. We are now going into trouser territory, and these are the Chanterelle pants and shorts by Liberated. They're designed for woven fabrics and they come in 0 to 34 sizing. I think, if I'm right, they are on one part and then the other part goes up to the larger size range. but I can't quite remember that one. The Chanterelles can come in either wide leg, barrow leg, or shorts, and they also have an elasticated waist, which is apparently easy to fit. The waist comes in at 25 inches and it goes up to 52.5 inches. The waist is 33.5 inches to 61.5 inches. Now we're stepping away from garment patterns for a moment, and this is the Bestie. Now we're stepping away from garment patterns for a moment because I'm bringing you the Bestie bag by Blackbird Patterns. Yes, this is from Blackbird Fabrics. And it's designed for woven fabrics, so anything from canvas to cotton twill would be absolutely amazing for this bag. This is a banana shaped bag. You can either wear it as a crossbody or shoulder bag. It has 4 different views. 2 of them come in the medium sizing and the other 2 come in the large sizing. You can have this flat or pleated front, definitely for the medium, and optional hardware. You can do it with or without hardware, which is really good if you're trying to save the pennies. To secure all your little bits and pieces that you put in your bag, it comes with a zipped enclosure, and any confident beginner can give this a shot. Going back to garment patterns, and also we're going back to trousers territory. It's this one is coming from Daughter Judy Patterns. I just love her aesthetic. Really would like to try her patterns if I was not so busy. Yes, it would be going great. But anyway, her latest release is the Q Trousers or Co Trousers, and it's designed as a high-rise, relaxed look trouser. It's got an on-seam front pocket, front twisted side seam, then the hem finishes just below the ankle. This is a zip fly thing. I can't read my writing. But anyway, a zip fly. And it also has an optional self belt. This comes in 2 size ranges, 0 to 20 and a 16 to 34. The waist goes from a 25.5 inches and this goes up to a 56.25 inch. The hip goes from a 35.5 inch to a 66.5 inch. The ruched top and dress from Patterns for Pirates. Now I do like this. I'm gonna have to be brave about making this. I've never tried Pattern for Pirates patterns. I don't know, they just seem to always pass me. So maybe I should give that a shot and maybe come back to you with a review. Would you like that? Comment below. So this has 7 hem lengths: crop, a top, a shirt, mini, a knee, midi, and maxi. It has also 4 sleeve options which you can mix and match with all the hem lengths, such as tank, short, 3/4 length, and long sleeve. As well as it has 2 neckline options. How amazing is that? And with all the views, it comes with an optional shelf bra, so you don't need to wear a bra if you don't want to, or you can make it more secure. Your bust. It is designed for knit, and it has a upper bust of 31 to 53 inches, a bust of 30 to 60 inches, a waist of 23 to 57 inches, and a hip of 34 to 64 inches. Finally, we have a skirt pattern, and I tested on this. It's the Matha skirt from So La La Patterns. This comes in English and German language, and this is a skirt that is remnant of skirts from the 70s. It's got 4 views. It comes with or without an elasticated waist. It comes with or without a button placket, and optional tier as well, so you can really try it out. There's roomy side pockets. What more could you want? And yeah, it is quite size inclusive, where it comes from a waist of 24 to 52 inches and a hip of 34.5 inches to 62.5 inches. So I do hope you enjoyed that little bumper. This bumper size inclusive pattern release vlog video. If you have, please give me a little thumbs up and comment below if you have a favourite. And yeah, I'll see you very, very soon. Take care, my lovely. Bye.